you are not alone in feeling this way. That feeling of being lost, of scrolling through life without a map, is a deeply human experience. It can arrive quietly, like a fog rolling in on a still morning, making the familiar path ahead seem uncertain and strange. Or it can be loud and disruptive, a sudden storm that leaves you feeling unmoored and disoriented. It can feel heavy, like you are carrying a weight that no one else can see. This feeling does not mean you have failed. It does not mean you are broken. Thoughts can make you feel small and isolated. See them for what they are, just thoughts, passing like clouds in the sky. When you feel lost, it's like holding a compass that's spinning wildly. Forcing a direction only makes it spin more. Instead, you must hold it steady and let it settle. This is your time to hold the compass steady. It's an invitation to slow down, listen, and be kind to yourself. This feeling is a signal. Your inner self telling you that something needs to shift, that the old maps are no longer serving you. So many of us respond by trying to numb the feeling, by scrolling faster. But the path forward is not found by running away. It is found by turning toward it, gently and with curiosity. The truth is, feeling adrift is a normal part of the human journey. Think back to when you were learning a significant new skill, like learning to ride a bicycle. At first, the ground seemed unsteady, and balance felt impossible. You likely fell, felt frustrated, and maybe even wanted to give up. But you got back on, adjusting your weight, adjusting your focus, until little by little, you found your rhythm. This moment of feeling lost is just like that. You are at the beginning of learning something new about yourself and your life. Milestones can feel like a new country without a map. The old signposts are gone, and disorientation is natural. It's not a wrong turn, but a sign you've grown, standing on new ground. Like nature, we have seasons. A time for growth, a time for shedding, and a time for quiet rest. You may be in a winter season of your life, a time for introspection and rest. Society pressures us to be always blooming, but true growth requires quiet periods. Feeling lost is often a sign that your values are shifting. The discomfort you feel is the tension between your old self and your emerging self. This isn't a failure. It's an opportunity to get reacquainted with who you are becoming. See this as a chance to ask new questions and listen for answers that resonate with you today. When the feeling of being overwhelmed washes over you, the most powerful tool you have is already with you: your breath. It sounds almost too simple to be effective. Consciously breathing is a direct line to your nervous system. When we feel lost or anxious, our breathing often becomes shallow and rapid, signaling danger to the body. By intentionally slowing down our breath, we tell the brain we're safe. This can create a small pocket of calm in the middle of a mental storm, giving you space to think more clearly. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Once calmer, give the feeling a name. Naming it gives it shape. Write it down. Try. I feel lost. You are not lost. You are lost. A small distinction with a powerful effect. Think of it as your anchor. It won't stop the storm, but it keeps you from drifting. When we feel lost, our instinct is to search for a giant solution. But big plans can feel impossibly heavy, leaving us frozen. The secret is to abandon giant leaps and embrace small, deliberate steps. They are manageable and create momentum. A small step is something you can do right now, like a 10-minute walk outside, no phone. A tiny step builds a tiny win, proving you can move forward. Do one small thing today. Action matters more than motivation. Take one step, and it creates energy for the next. In times of uncertainty, routine is a sanctuary, not a cage. When your inner world feels chaotic, a little external structure can provide a profound sense of safety. Think of it as a few simple anchor points to return to. These small, consistent actions act as a compass, helping you feel grounded when you might otherwise feel adrift. Let's create a simple, 3-part routine. Narrator. Create 3 small anchors in your day: a calm morning start, a midday reset, and an evening wind down. This tiny routine won't solve all your problems. Narrator. Its purpose is to provide structure, which creates a feeling of predictability and safety for your brain. Narrator. When your mind knows what to expect, it can relax, lessening the cognitive load and freeing up mental energy. The power lies in repeating small, grounding acts. They become a quiet rhythm for your life, a way of showing up for yourself, especially when you feel lost. On a day you accomplish nothing else, you can still say, "I drank my water. I stepped outside." These are small rituals of connection, a way of saying, "I am here, I am present, and I am taking care of myself." This simple rhythm can lead you out of the fog. One of the heaviest parts of feeling lost is the sense of isolation that often comes with it. Your mind might tell you that you're alone, or that reaching out is a sign of weakness. These are myths. In reality, connection is a fundamental human need. You do not have to carry this weight alone. Reaching out is one of the bravest and most powerful steps you can take. If saying it out loud feels too hard, try sending a short text. It could be, "Hey, I've been having a bit of a rough time recently. Could we catch up sometime this week?" That small message acts like a bridge from your island of isolation to someone who cares. This small vulnerability can crack open the door to connection and remind you that you're not alone. Seeking help from a counselor is an act of immense strength and wisdom. These professionals can provide tools, strategies, and a safe, non-judgmental space to explore what you're feeling. Making that first appointment can feel daunting, but it's a concrete step toward investing in your well-being. Remember, asking for help is not giving up. It's refusing to give up. It's a courageous declaration that you are worthy of support. When our minds are spinning with worry and uncertainty, it is easy to forget that we live in a physical body. Our bodies, however, never forget. They hold on to the stress, the anxiety, and the exhaustion of feeling lost. You might notice it as tension in your shoulders, a knot in your stomach, or a persistent feeling of fatigue. Your body is communicating with you. Tending to your body helps to calm your mind. You don't need an intense new regimen. The key is to start with small, gentle actions. Try a slow, mindful walk, paying attention to your feet on the pavement. These small acts can shift your emotional state in a surprisingly powerful way. Also consider the foundational pillars of physical well-being: sleep and hydration. When we feel lost, our sleep is often disrupted. Create a small ritual to signal it's time to rest, like turning off screens or sipping herbal tea. Stay hydrated, and when it comes to food, focus on adding one nourishing thing to your day, like a piece of fruit. These are acts of kindness that fortify your body. Finally, make intentional space for rest. It isn't lazy, it's productive when you feel overwhelmed. This could be closing your eyes for 5 minutes, or simply sitting by a window, watching the world go by. When the big picture feels blurry and the grand path is obscured, you can find your direction by focusing on small things that give you a sense of meaning. Meaning is often discovered in simple, everyday acts that align with your core values. These small acts can serve as your stars, guiding you when you cannot see the road ahead. Start by looking for one small thing you can tend to. Acts of service, like caring for a pet or helping a neighbor, take you out of your own head and connect you to something larger. Another exercise is to get clear on your values, the principles that describe the person you want to be. Write down words that resonate, like kindness, courage, or peace. Once you have a list, circle the top 3 that feel most essential. Write these 3 words on a small card and keep it with you. When you feel lost, look at these words. They can act as a filter, helping you choose a small step aligned with who you are. Sometimes meaning is simply about contribution. Find one small way to contribute, like giving a genuine compliment. These actions create ripples of positive energy. You do not need to have everything figured out. The pressure to solve your entire life at once can keep you frozen. but no one has the whole path illuminated. Life unfolds one step at a time. All you need to focus on is the next small, right step. Ask yourself, what is one small, kind thing I can do right now? Does it feel honest? Getting out of bed, brushing your teeth, putting on your shoes to go for that walk, opening your laptop to write one sentence of that email. Do that one thing, then ask again. Be gentle with yourself. Some days, many small steps, momentum builds. Other days, one step is monumental. Both are okay. Both are progress. The goal is consistent, compassionate movement. Celebrate the tiny victories. Did you make your bed on a day you wanted to hide from the world? Acknowledge that win. Did you make that difficult phone call? Celebrate that courage. These small moments fuel your journey forward. They prove you are showing up for yourself. So, one simple, concrete action. Pick one small thing from this essay and do it. 3 deep breaths. In for 4, hold for 2, out for 6. Send that short text. Write one thing you're grateful for. Do it now. Don't wait for the perfect moment. This action is you casting a vote for yourself. It is you taking the pen back into your own hand. You don't need to see the whole path. Just take the next step. You are not alone. Take it with kindness. You have already begun.